Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. All right, so if you're watching this, chances are that you're thinking about buying land, or you know somebody who's interested in investing in Nigeria real estate. But it's a wonderful decision. Real estate can be very, very rewarding as an investment vehicle, but it can also be a minefield if you don't know what you're doing. And that's why we'll be exposing some of the truths and some things people don't really talk about when it comes to buying land in Nigeria. So first thing is understanding the land ownership law in Nigeria. So unlike some other countries where you can buy land outrightly, in Nigeria, all lands belongs to the federal government. So when you're actually buying land, what you're actually buying is the right of occupancy for that land for a tenure of 99 years. But the good thing is that this is renewable after the 99 years. Now, understanding the kind of document and ownership system in Nigeria will also help you understand better how this work. So you have what you call freehold, you have what you call leasehold, and you have what you call communal lands. Now, leasehold is giving you ownership for a period of time. So if you're buying any land in Nigeria, go through the fine print or get a lawyer who can help you go through the fine print. Is the land valid for 30 years? Is it valid for 20 years? Is it for 50 years? These are details that should be well spelled out. Ideally and normally, you should be buying for a period of 99 years. All right. Now that is leasehold. Leasehold can give you a period, a tenure, maybe 50 years, maybe 60 years, maybe 30, maybe 70. All right. Now, freehold. Freehold is giving you full access to the land. So if you're looking for buying freehold land for 99 years, and it's also renewable at the end of the 99 years. So still on ownership, the last ownership style is communal land. So here you're buying land directly from the villages or the chiefs of such villages. So most of these lands they have not been documented or have any document of any sort. So if you're buying such land, you should go through the proper procedure to ensure that after acquisition and negotiation, after negotiation and acquisition, you document these lands properly so you don't have problems in the future. Now, second thing is do not avoid due diligence. Verify, 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 verify. You might have seen a land, wonderful land, made a wonderful negotiation. All right. But you should do your due diligence to ensure that you are buying this land from the legitimate source. Recently, an investor reached out to me, was almost closing a deal for a property at Opanami in Asabaye for about 45 billion naira, only for him to reach out to me. I found that the people we were dealing with were not even the owners of the land. After we came into the picture, they completely stopped responding completely. Right. So in Nigeria, if you're buying land, do your due diligence. Okay. I would advise if you're buying yourself, employ the services of a lawyer and surveyor, non-negotiable, to help you properly check whatever you're buying. A rule of thumb, if it's too good to be true, it probably is not true. Thirdly, beware of scams. Unfortunately, buying land in Nigeria, you have to deal with this as well. All right, you've probably heard of Omo Oniles and Ego Dinosha boys. These aren't myths. Unfortunately, they are very true. Right. So from fake titles, fake documents, to people that sell the same land to multiple persons, these aren't just myths; they are true. Okay. So if you're buying land in Nigeria, beware of scams. You should consult the services of a real estate professional or seek legal advice from your lawyer to help you and guide you while you're acquiring land or if you decide to invest in Nigeria. Number four, understanding costs and hidden fees. So now you've seen a land you want to buy, a property you want to buy. You have gotten the right documents, you've negotiated the right price, and you're about paying for the property. Understand that there are certain fees that you should also budget for beforehand. For example, community development fees, local government levies, and things like that. If you're buying yourself, you should get a trusted person or a trusted local who can help you negotiate these fees. Yes, these fees are negotiable. But if you're dealing with a company, ideally these fees should be lesser because the company should have already established a relationship with this community. So these fees should be lesser. For example, if you're dealing with Urban Planet, most of those development fees and all those other things are handled by us. So you don't have to worry about going through all those hurdles or through those processes. Number five, perfect your documents and take possession of the land. This may sound very cliche, but as simple as it is, most people just buy lands and leave it for months and even years unattended to. If you're doing this in Nigeria, you're creating for yourself unnecessary problems. Because by the time you leave these lands idle, squatters can just go in and settle in your land, or worse, some of all these unscrupulous individuals can go down to resell your property. And when you come back and you're ready to develop, you have to now start facing unnecessary challenges and hindrances over what is rightfully yours. So, how do you avoid it? After paying for the land, after purchasing the land, you should, if you're doing this by yourself, you should appoint a trustee to look after the land for you. If you can, as soon as possible, start some preliminary works like fencing or anything to indicate that your presence is there. And even after doing that, you still need to get a trusted person to help you look after this land from time to time to avoid unnecessary issues. But if you're actually buying this land from a company like Urban Planet, we handle all this on your behalf. We don't just sell lands to you, we sell lands, we process them on your behalf, and we also look after the land for you to ensure that everything is in order and everything is safe. So there you have it. Some harsh truths about buying land in Nigeria that people don't openly talk about. And this video is not to scare you, but rather to empower you with information so that you'll be well equipped when making any decision you're going forward. Buying land in Nigeria, like I earlier said, can be incredibly rewarding, but you have to make sure your investment is safe and secure. So you must work with professionals, your lawyers, surveyors, or your real estate expert, or a company, a reliable real estate company that understands what they're doing. You must budget for extra expenses that might incur in this process. You should do your due diligence, avoid scams, very importantly. And lastly, you should perfect your document and take possession of the land after purchase. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share with somebody you think might need it or might find it helpful, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.